good morning there. Before I start talking about my calendar, I'd like to just tell you about two things. First,
I've got this weird bruise on my leg and I don't know where it came from.
and second, I've just been doing that quite a lot recently and I think I've got quite good. So anyway, one of my favourite things in my room would have to be my calendar. I started using calendars about 4 years ago and I just started off with the Prison Break calendar because I love Prison Break, yay! And I really enjoyed the fact that every month would be like a different actor. And then the next year I got a Muse calendar and the third year I got a calendar. Last year I was thinking really hard about what calendar I could have that year and I just thought I just want a mix of everything really. That would be the best. And I remember staying up late one night and just thinking about all the people I would have on my calendar if I could make my own calendar. And the very next day, I looked up on the internet and it turned out you can make your own calendar. Yeah! So this is my second year making my own calendar and it's one of my favourite things, as I said. I tell quite a lot of my friends about it, so I thought you'd like to know maybe. When I search for images for the calendar, I always have to look on Google search and I have to look for images that are really large so they don't look horrible on a calendar. This sometimes is annoying because the best pictures are small. For example, the cover of my calendar this year is Ben Howard! Yeah! So this picture is actually pretty blurry if you look closely. It's Ben Howard really close. But I like this picture so much that I just had to use it, basically. For January, Will Poulter. You'll probably know him from Narnia, Voyage of the Dawn Treader, where he plays Eustace. And maybe from Son of Rambo. In just those two films alone, he was such different characters, and I think that makes him a really good actor. And he's going to be in the Maze Runner film, which is coming out next year, which I'm super excited about. For February, Colin Morgan and Bradley James. If you recognise these characters, you'll know them from Merlin, which is a BBC series about King Arthur and Merlin. And it's brilliant, okay? Now for March, I felt like I needed something from the Hunger Games, because the Hunger Games film came out in March last year. So I felt like I needed something to commemorate that. Now I would love a picture of Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson together, like smiling or something. Like I had with this picture, there were literally no good quality ones. So I just ended up with Josh Hutcherson for March, which I think did the job. For April, Tom Hiddleston and Chris Hemsworth. So obviously these two are from the Avengers and from Thor, which are pretty big films. You've probably heard of them. I love this picture. It just makes me laugh. Look at them smiling! It's brilliant. For May, Marcus Mumford. Now I love this picture too. This is Marcus Mumford from Mumford & Sons, which is a band that I love. I genuinely would have picked a picture of the whole band if I hadn't found this picture, which is amazing. For June, Ben Howard. So Ben Howard is a musician who actually won 2 Brits this year. Well done, Ben Howard. And he is one of my favourite musicians and I love what he does. Hence why he's actually in the calendar twice and the calendar is named after him. For July, Andrew Garfield. I actually made my calendar before I saw The Amazing Spider-Man, but let's just say I really enjoyed it when I saw it. For August, Matt Smith, Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill. So I love Doctor Who, and when I saw this picture I knew it had to be on my calendar. Look at them screaming! For September, Muse! So Muse has been my favourite band since I've had a favourite band. I chose this picture because I did like it, also because Chris is in it and he's not in all the pictures with Muse. And Chris is amazing! For October, Tom Hardy, Anne Hathaway and Christian Bale, as in the Batman crew, as in The Dark Knight Rises. I really enjoyed that film and I probably think it's the best one, and I really enjoyed Tom Hardy being the bad guy. Just saying, I thought he was a really good one, and I thought Anne Hathaway was the best. So I've been a supporter of Anne Hathaway since The Princess Diaries, and I always knew that she'd be amazing, and now everyone knows it. And again, that makes me happy that they're all smiling. For November, James McAvoy. James McAvoy is pretty good. So he's particularly known for X-Men First Class and Becoming Jane, which he is amazing in, just saying. He's also in the first Narnia film as Mr. Tumnus, which is brilliant. For December, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson and Rupert Grint. I feel like it's a really nice way to end the year by having a Harry Potter picture. That's what I had last year as well and it made me happy. So that is my calendar. I hope you liked it. I like it. If you want to see last year's calendar, then let me know because I would love to tell you about it. Here's a good one, by the way. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and let me know who you'd have on your calendar if you made one. And thanks to all these people who have subscribed so far. It means a lot to me and I'm really grateful for that. Have the best of days. Bye! Thank you for watching. My friend asked me about a week ago whether I chose the people because they're attractive or because they're awesome. And the answer to the question, I would say, is yes.